Hi girls, I wanted to hop on today to really go over something that I think is going to be super important for you guys as you are beginning your new health lifestyle. So first and foremost, the reason I wanted to do this is because, as you guys may or may not know, my degree is in human physiology. I have been training women for about 5 years now. I have trained other guys in the past, but really what I've learned is that women are just my jam. And there is a lot of commonalities, a lot of different kind of cycles that I see really everyone go through when they first are starting their fitness program. And this is truly a journey. This isn't something that you go into and it's like overnight or even within like 3 months, you may or may not hit your goal completely. It's about how do we mess up? How do we get out of this drastic black and white thinking of I'm either all in or I'm all out? How do we break this cycle of the stopping and the starting and just really create a new true lifestyle? That's why I'm so big on that word lifestyle, because that's what this is really about, is how do I become the most healthy version of myself, not just for a little bit, but forever? How does that really happen? And I think the reason why fitness is so discouraging is because it's not easy. This is not easy. And not all of us are blessed with the perfect genetics. And that's another thing that we have to kind of just work through, is really just kind of like, okay, how do I become the best version of myself? How do I get the best body for that I can achieve? Because I can't look like everyone else. I can't look like these perfect Instagram models that deep down most of my life I wish I looked like. And it's been more about like, how do I really feel my best so that I show up my best for not just me and I feel way better every day, but like I'm able to show up better for my relationship, for my friends, for my family, and just do more with my days. I have more energy, and that's what this is about, is how do we feel our best from the inside out? And that's what I really want to focus with you guys, is kind of the cycle that you guys will be going through. The first month is kind of like, oh man, I'm so excited. Let's go. I got this. I'm going to work out really freaking hard 5 days a week, super intense, stop eating all the bad things. And then we get like 2 or 3 days in, and then we're like, okay, F that. That was really hard. I tried. See, this whole thing just doesn't work for me. And then we just go back to our old ways. So what we're going to do is we are going to come into this and we're going to say, okay, this time is going to be different because I'm different. And how do I feel different about this? I'm going to know that I'm going to mess up. I know that I'm not going to be perfect. I know that there's going to be a lot of pain physically your first month. Like when you first start working out, it's not fun. It's kind of terrible. I remember when I first started, my first workout was so intense for me, and I just like wanted to lay in bed for like 4 days. And I was like, hey, I'm really trying hard to lose weight, so why does this process suck so bad? And it's because I believe in life, when we want to do something new and different, I know for a fact our bodies don't like to change. And so you're going to be pushed to see how hard you really want this. And gosh, that's so much easier said than done, right? Like, how bad do I want this? What if we just say, okay, I'm really sore today. I'm going to take a break the next day. And then I'm just going to do a different body group the next day and just keep coming back at this, maybe in a different method every day. Maybe I'll start out with once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. Slow progression is one of the best ways to really ensure a lifestyle program, because you're not jumping into this killing yourself unless that's your personality and you can just do that. But in my experience, more often than not, we do best when we do take it slow. And we do give ourselves a break by not expecting perfection the first go around. And this is really going to be about, how do I create a lifestyle for myself, not just for 90 days, but for the rest of our lives. For me, yes, I'm a trainer. I have been very skinny. I have been overweight. I have been chubby. I've been thick. Right now, I'm very healthy. I'm not at my goal yet, but I still am loving myself more than I ever have before. And all that I've learned through my journey with losing and gaining weight over the years is that Our bodies are going to fluctuate, and I can't hate myself if I'm not skinny all the time, or like perfectly skinny to my ridiculous standards in my head. It's just not always the way it's going to go. And how do we love ourselves through the fluctuations? But most of all, how are we healthy long term and allowing ourselves to go through our ups and downs? And so for me, I have learned that I do best when I'm kind of forced to work out. So back in the day, I would hire a bunch of trainers. Now I am a trainer, and thankfully I get to work out with some of my clients because they have to see the form virtually, and it's best if I work out with them. And if I didn't have to do that, the truth is I probably wouldn't work out, because I went through so many years of such an extreme dieting and working out, where I was working out 2 hours to 3 hours a day, and then I would eat perfectly healthy. It was just so insane. And then you get kind of sick of it, and I was just like, hey, F this, I want a break. And so I did, and I gained some weight, and now it's just, I'm back at this place where it's more about like, how do I really feel good? I eat good because I really want to feel my best. I want to sleep better. I want to feel more youthful. I want to age gracefully. And the best way to do that is working out and eating good. I wish it wasn't so, but it just is. And it does make you feel good. And when we feel good, we do good. This is so much more of an emotional journey than anything else. It just is. And that's what I want to help you guys through, is I just want you guys to know your first month, if you're struggling and you want to give up, that's so normal. Please just keep coming back and doing your best. If you would like some more support, reach out. That is literally what I'm here for. That is my purpose. It never annoys me. It's just part of this process. We need that support. We need to not feel alone. We need to understand how to break through the mental barriers and create not just physical strength, but emotional and mental strength, because that's what this is. There's going to be days that you don't want to do this, and it's not about, everyone says like, oh, just get tough, like you need to work harder, just don't listen to yourself, and that's awesome. I love that. And if that's how you think, wonderful. For me, I'm like, you know what, I don't want to work out today, so I am going to do probably something a little less crazy for my body, but I'm still just going to move my body. So maybe I'll jump on my bike and do a little 30-minute workout, or I'll just go strength train my body, and it's nothing crazy, I don't need to kill myself every day. That's not what this is about. And if you're going to be doing something like training for body competition, yes, that's a whole different level, but that's really not the kind of coach that I am. I'm not here to help people go compete. I'm here to help you create the most healthy, happiest version of yourselves by simply starting with like the basic fundamentals, which is self-care. I do have a lot of rituals that I want to share with you guys. These are scientifically proven to help you to feel and really just assist you with becoming the best person, the best version of yourself. And I'll be sharing that in the community. And I do recommend get the most from this, because as a personal trainer, I am expensive. I know that not everybody can afford to do one-on-one training with me. And I'm pretty much always maxed out with clients now, which is really why I wanted to do this, because I really believe that more people deserve to become the best version of themselves and be as healthy as possible without having to invest hundreds upon hundreds of dollars in a personal trainer. Like myself, I am expensive and I know it, but it is worth it. So this whole community is just really from my heart. It is for you guys to just really have a good support system and learn the things that I've learned over the years with myself and training other people, and creating the healthiest, happiest versions of ourselves, not just now, but for the rest of our lives, and going through the journey together and not feeling so alone. So thanks you guys so much for being a part of this community. I'm so excited. If you feel like I'm a good fit for you, wonderful. I'm so excited to have you here. We are going to really accomplish some awesome stuff through this community.